Yo, what's up, my dudes? It's Sai here, and today we are back at it again with some more Sword and Shield information because, yeah, it's out today, and I was like, might as well go make a reaction video to it because I'm a bit interested. I think, well, the problem is that I looked on Twitter today, and I think Twitter kind of spoiled it for a lot of people, basically being like, oh my god, like, it's this thing, and I'm like... I think it's probably a little bit of this, and then it's probably a little bit of that. I'm just like, okay, hold on, let's watch this whole reaction video thing just to make sure we're like, yeah, let's just do this because like I may be a little bit spoiled because of the thumbnail and because of Cerebi, but hey, you know what? We out here and we're just gonna watch this trailer and see how everything works. If you guys are excited, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe for more Sword and Shield content down below because I think we're in for some real treats today, so yeah, we'll get started. Also, we are covering Galarian Ponyta as well. I didn't really make a video on that because, it was one Pokemon like Surfetched. So, we'll cover Galarian Ponyta today in addition to what's in the trailer. So let's do it! Alright, that's a played it. There we go. And apparently this is showcasing Gigantamax today, which we've been knowing about for a while. New Gigantamax forms! Ah! Oh my god, it's Pikachu! So Pikachu's gonna get a Gigantamax form, eh? It's bloated. Oh my god. G-Max Volt Crash, and has an electric tail. Okay. Again, if I don't sound shocked about this, it's because of the fact that Cerebi already kind of tweeted this out, and I'm like... Sorry. Receive this Pikachu by using play records. Oh! That's why. Because I was like, why are you having Pikachu and then now Eevee have Gigantamax forms, you know? It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But it's like, oh, you have to use Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in order to, like, get these Pokemon in the game, which makes sense. Opposite gender opponents become infatuated. What? I don't know if I read Pikachu's thing, but we'll go over the other stuff later, so... Yeah. Charizard. That looks sick, I'm not gonna lie. That looks really sick. G-Max Wildfire. Ooh. For the love of God, if you don't give Venusaur and Blastoise Gigantamax forms, I'm gonna be mad. All non-fire types take damage for 4 turns. That's crazy. Butterfree? Oh, they didn't show this! What? G-Max Befuddle? Causes poison, paralysis, or the asleep status. Okay, I can dig this. Especially since they never had Mega Beedrill at all. So, like, I'll take Gigantamax, Butterfree any day of the week. Receive this special Meowth available through... and there's the Meowth. Look at it, it's giant and... It's tall. It's tall Meowth. G-Max Gold Rush. Alright. Well, so what's this gonna do? Causes all targets and earns an in-game cash bonus. Okay. I'll take that. 5 new Gigantamax forms, and they're pretty sick. And that's it. That's all we're getting. We're just getting Gigantamax forms. No new Pokemon, just Gigantamax forms. Okay. Out of all the Gigantamax forms that, I mean, in a way, I was spoiled, so I feel that the reaction isn't gonna be as genuine for a lot of people, so I apologize. It's just, it's very, I don't know. Out of all of them, I was more shocked about Gigantamax Butterfree because about the fact that, like, again, like, 1, we never saw it on like, the Cerebi leaked things. And 2, it's like, I don't know. I like, out of all the Gigantamax forms that seemed likely, Butterfree was the one that was like, oh, that's a bit, I don't know. I really enjoyed Butterfree. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's go check the official website. So I'm going to switch on over to my full cam for a little bit. And then I'm going to see if I can find everything from the full cam from the other website, and we're going to see if we can find anything, because I'm kind of curious to see if there's any new information on the actual website. If there isn't any new information on the actual website, I'm going to be a little bit mad. But yo, Gigantamax Butterfree though, like, hey, that's pretty freaking solid. And I might be using it, so, yeah, we'll see what happens. Yep, there it is. It immediately updated. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Game Freak. You are on top of your game, and you are gonna be great. So we're gonna check this out. See the all new Gigantamax forms. Okay, let me go and switch back over to this website, and gonna go to... Is it reaction screen or rank screen? I'm gonna go to rank screen. Or something. I don't know. I'm using the wrong things today. Rank screen. Okay, we'll take this. We'll take this. So yeah. Let's go over Gigantamax Charizard first. Actually, no, we're gonna go over Pikachu, because Pikachu's like the first one we're doing. So yeah, Gigantamax Pikachu. Oh my god, this thing is freaking tall. It is 68'11", and this kind of confirms the fact that Pokemon that don't evolve into their final, this confirms that final stage Mons, not final stage, unfinal stage Mons get Gigantamax forms. And that's kind of the thing I was worrying about in the beginning with the whole Gigantamax thing when they first announced, like, oh, like, Gigantamax Pikachu and Gigantamax Meowth, because those were things in a leak a long time ago. And so, the fact that we're getting these, it's like, it kind of makes Raichu and Persian and the evolutions, to that regard, a little bit less irrelevant, because it's like all of them are getting Gigantamax treatment, and then, like, none of them are getting their own treatment. Like, I understand, yes, Raichu got an Alolan form, I understand that. Persian got an Alolan form, I understand that. And these are for mainly, like, for the OG forms, which I get. But it's like, I don't know, I don't like the idea of using middle stage or base stage evolutions to get like, enhanced form changes. Because I feel like that undercuts the final form, if that makes any sense. Not to say that I'm not glad about Gigantamax Pikachu. Like, I might probably use this in a competitive battle. I think that's kind of sick. It just seems to me that it's like, they could have, I don't know. It could have been for another Pokemon, and I think it would have been pretty sick, so that's just me. Or, honestly, the other point would be I would rather have Pikachu and Meowth not evolve or anything like that, and that would make this a little bit better for my books, so that's just me. But yeah, Gigantamax Pikachu. If you have play records from Let's Go Pikachu on your Nintendo Switch system, you'll be able to receive a special Pikachu that can Gigantamax and Sword and Shield. So these are all, this is obvious, like, the reason why this is a thing is because of promotion from the old games. So I understand that. I understand the reason behind that. So, its tail stores electricity and is super powerful, mind you. All the electricity it generates in the sacs of its cheeks is stored in its tail. In battle, it will strike opponents with its tail and send a jolt of electricity through them as grazing a lightning strike. Okay. It becomes so powerful that it can now produce enough electricity to rival a power plant. Using this electricity to help power people's homes seems difficult, as Pikachu can only remain Gigantamax for a short time. Cool. And then Volt Crash is its signature move. Electric type moves used by G-Max Pikachu will change to G-Max Volt Crash. It not only deals damage, but paralyzes all opponents. So basically, it's an upgraded discharge. I'll take that. That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let's take a look at Charizard. You can catch Gigantamax Pokemon for your team by pursuing a max raid battle, but they seem very rare. Duh. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. I love Gigantamax Charizard's design. I think out of all the Gigantamax forms that were released today, I think his design was actually the best of them because of the fire wings. This is the third time, though, that Charizard's got an alternate form, though. There is so much love behind Charizard. Like, Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions and a Gigantamax form. I think that's a little bit over, like, excessive Game Freak, but hey, that's just me. And I swear to, and I said, as I said before, if we do not get Venusaur, and if we do not get Blastoise as Gigantamaxes, I'm calling you up, Game Freak, because I'm a bit mad about that. But yeah, it's Fire Flying. So what I'm thinking right now is that Gigantamax does not change Pokemon typings because their typings are the same. So I have a feeling, like, compared to Mega Evolutions where there is a type change, I feel like with Gigantamax there's not going to be any type changes in these Pokemon, which makes sense. Because of the fact that they're growing larger, they're not, like, growing, like... They're growing larger and their abilities are enhanced by being large. That doesn't mean a type change is going to happen, so... There's a blazing fire inside of its body. The flames inside its body have become stronger, and now fire erupts from its mouth and horns in addition to its tail. It seems the strength of the flames increase when Charizard roars. Its flaming wings sear any opponents. They have become the flames have become enhanced with Gigantamax power and now form wings on its back. So basically, it doesn't have wings. It has fire wings. Okay. These wings are hotter than magma, and Charizard can fire them off to scorch its opponents. That is freaking terrifying. G-Max Wildfire. It doesn't just deal damage to an opponent when it hits. It also continues to deal damage for 4 turns to any Pokemon that isn't a fire type. So basically, it's like an upgraded Fire Spin, except that it doesn't deal damage to fire types. So I'll take that. I kind of wish that there was a burn effect with this move too, but I think that's a little bit over excessive, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, Eevee, that's the next one. Again, same thing as Pikachu. If you have play records from Let's Go Eevee, you'll be able to receive a special Eevee. So that means I can get an Eevee because I have Let's Go Eevee. That means I'll be able to get a powerful Eevee that will be able to be Gigantamax. So I'll take that. Thank you, game, because I like Eevee a lot. But yeah, normal type. Oh, look at Eevee right here. That's cute. Aww. That's nice. The fur around its neck has become extra fluffy and luxurious thanks to Gigantamax power. If you guys got that reference, let me know in the comments. Any opponent caught in this fur becomes enamored with Eevee and loses the will to fight. Gigantamaxing has caused Eevee to become more rambunctious than ever and will attempt to play with any opponent. However, it often ends up crushing its opponent due to its massive size. Alright. I mean, it kind of would happen like that. And then any opponent that's used by Eevee will become infatuated if it's an opposite gender. So that means there's the gender of it can be either male or female. It's not going to be a set gender, which I appreciate. It's not going to be like, oh, like this has to be a male Pikachu or a male Eevee as the Gigantamax. No, it can be either or. I think that's kind of cool. Meowth. Alright. You can get this Gigantamax Meowth as an early purchase bonus. So yeah, it seems like a lot of these new ones are just extra gifts for the game, which I'll take because I mean, it makes them more special, so I understand that purpose. By selecting the Get Internet option via Mystery Gift. So this is like basically like an early purchase bonus. This is nice. I can't get behind like how tall this thing is. It looks so freaking tall. It's so stupid. But yeah, I think it's so cool, so yay. It has an elongated body and a giant shiny coin. It has caused Meowth's body to stretch to astounding lengths, so the coin on its head has become massive. The giant coin can emit a torrent of Gigantamax power, filling the surrounding area with a powerful golden gleam. Okie dokie. It loves shiny objects, and when it sees skyscrapers lined with glass, it won't be able to resist the urge to sharpen its claws on them. This behavior can cause considerable damage, such as wearing down the exterior walls and breaking windows. Okay, I don't really get how it, like... Okay, I guess when it sharpens its claws, that makes sense, but I don't know. Alright, Meow, but you do you, fam. Gold Rush basically does a lot of damage and gives you basically a lot of cash. So it's basically an upgrade payday. So I'll take that. And then this is the Galarian, not Galarian form. This is the Gigantamax form that I was most looking forward to because it was the most unexpected, and you know what? I like that. But yeah, Gigantamax Butterfree. Its scales release a blinding light. I guess Game Freak kind of hurt us when they were like, oh my god, Butterfree didn't get a Mega Evolution. Why is there no Mega Butterfree? Give us something for Butterfree, because Mega Beedrill's thing. And it's like, oh, alright, fine, we'll give you a Gigantamax. I'll take that. Its scales release a blinding light. Its most notable feature is its blinding wings, which have grown to gigantic proportions. Kind of just like Charizard, but it's the fact these wings are actually, like, legitimate wings. The light of its wings comes from their scales, which can inflict paralysis, poisoning, or sleep on its opponents. These scales are Butterfree's most effective weapons. Their vast wings can serve a wind strong enough to lift a 10-ton truck just by flapping. This wind also scatters poisonous scales around the area, so simply being near this Pokemon is very dangerous. I just thought of something. So, like, with the whole Gigantamax thing, I feel like this comes off of the whole Godzilla wave that's coming out recently, because Godzilla was, if I remember correctly, I'm forgetting, like, which... They said they were gonna make Gigantamax forms based on all of like all the Godzilla monsters, if you remember correctly. Because if you think about it, Charizard is kind of like King Ghidorah or like Godzilla because of the whole that aesthetic. Because what are the last Gigantamax forms we've gotten? It was, hold on, we got Dreadnought, Corviknight, and Alchemy. None of those were like Godzilla maxed or whatever. But, like, I feel like Butterfree's supposed to be, like, the Mothra of Gigantamaxing, which would make sense, because, that, like, we're getting a bug-type form. It's like a butterfly, like, moth thing. So, is this supposed to be, like, the Mothra of the Gigantamax forms, and then Charizard's supposed to be, like, what is it? Oh, my God. The Godzilla, and then we're gonna probably get, like, a Rodon and a King Ghidorah? Maybe? Or maybe, I don't know, because, like, it doesn't really look like a Godzilla, so I'll have to look up all the Godzilla monsters, because I'm pretty sure it's Godzilla, Rodon, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and I think there's like a Cyber Godzilla or whatever or something, or a Cyber Ghidorah, or I don't know. I don't know the whole Godzilla mythology, but I think it's basically really similar to this. Anyways, G-Max Befuddle. Basically, it does damage and it causes a random effect, so poison, paralysis, fall asleep, so that's cool. Okay, and then I wonder if there's any other new things that they've done. I mean, there's this page. I don't know if there's anything special about this, but yeah, get via internet, play records, cool. This is the trailer all over again. X out of that. Galarian Ponyta. I'm gonna cover this. This is the last thing we'll do in the video because I didn't cover this in a separate video. But yeah, Galarian Ponyta. Basically, when everyone was worried about that 24-hour thing, this is the only thing that showed up other than Impidimp. And surprisingly enough, I thought Impidimp would be released in this trailer, but I guess we'll have to wait till Halloween to see what that is. So yeah, we'll see what that happens. But yeah, Galarian Ponyta, it's the unique Corn Pokemon. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. It's a Psychic type. It has Pastel Veil, basically prevents poison. And a lot of people thought this thing was going to be a Fairy type, and guess what? It's a Psychic type, because Psychic is apparently strong against poison, and Unicorns have a history of healing poison, and that wouldn't make sense for a Fairy type, because Fairies are weak to poison. So that's why it's a Psychic type. But yeah, they're basically brought about by the life energy. They're empowered by life energy, essentially, which is kind of creepy, but hey, what do you do? And I feel like because of Galarian Ponyta, the reason why Galarian Ponyta is also a Psychic type is because of, like, the recent changes that they've been doing with the Psychic type as of lately, because a lot of, like, if you've been noticed, a lot of Psychic type Pokemon have been becoming Light Elemental themed in addition, and we thought that was going to be specifically to Fairy type, because, like, Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma are all Pokemon that have something to do with light. And so the fact that Ponyta is a Psychic type kind of fits in that same thing as well, because it's like, oh, it's a Pokemon that has light. It's a Pokemon of light energy that's supposed to defeat the darkness, which is kind of weird because dark types are immune to Psychic type moves, so is dark stronger than light? I don't know. Regardless, Pastel Veil cures poison and prevents allies from bringing poison, and it's a Psychic type, and it has a unique, and this is, I think, the other Pokemon that has, like, a unique classification for its category, like Hoopa, because Hoopa Unbound is the I was gonna say Majin. It's the Dijin Pokemon, but Galarian Ponyta is the Unicorn compared to Ponyta, who's the Fire Horse. So it kind of makes it seem like it's a different Pokemon, but it's not. So I don't know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go and hit that like button down below. I kind of covered a lot of things in rapid succession. Let me know down below what your guys' favorite Gigantamax form is, and if you like Galarian Ponyta, because why not? My favorite Gigantamax form that was released is probably Butterfree, and the reason why is because, one, it was so unexpected, and two, I kind of just like its design. In fact, I'm just gonna leave it up here. I like Butterfree's design, you know? I think Butterfree finally got its due, and you know what? I'm very happy about that from a player perspective. So yeah, Galarian Butterfree, really cool. And yeah, thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out all of our other Sword and Shield trailer reactions, and I will see you guys all next time. So peace out, friends. Bye-bye.